Doctors diagnosed Crystal Velasquez with influenza A 2 weeks ago. Tonight, her family says they don't know if she'll survive. KETV News Watch 7 Sarah Feely is here with tonight's big story.
Alexandra, doctors tell the family that if she survives, Crystal Velasquez will never be the same. She's had multiple strokes, and it all started with the flu, but her family's staying positive and praying.
36-year-old Crystal Velasquez is known for her giving spirit, often handing out food to the homeless in downtown Omaha. Then there's her passion for the Seattle Seahawks. This Christmas season, her family is counting on her fight to keep this young mother alive.
It all started December 4th. She went into a hospital with headaches and fatigue.
Her family says Velasquez was diagnosed with influenza A and sent home with Tamiflu.
And then 2 days later, she went to another hospital because she wasn't feeling better. They did a chest x-ray and said it turned into pneumonia.
Again, they say Velasquez went home with another prescription.
2 days later, we had to have the ambulance come get her. And she said she couldn't breathe or move, so they took her to another hospital. So 3 hospitals later, and now here we are.
Velasquez is in critical condition at Emmanuel Hospital. She's unresponsive, and her family says it keeps getting worse.
She went to the hospital for influenza and pneumonia, and now it's brain damage and sepsis and
strokes,
lung failure. Yeah, like it's progressed aggressively.
They say Velasquez did not get the flu shot.
I would have never in my life that it would have progressed to this.
Now they're hoping to spread the message that it might save your life.
And I asked that nurse, I said, do you really think that her getting a flu is the reason why she has all these problems, what's going on now? And she goes, yes, I really do.
The family is hoping to offset the medical costs and to help care for Velasquez's daughter. So they're raising money through a GoFundMe. I have a link to that in my web story. That's on KETV.com.
Good evening, my faithful, loyal YouTube subscribers. Today is Tuesday. It's December 24th. The year is 2019. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm at Emory Hospital. So I've been up here all day with Earl. The last few days they gave him blood yesterday, a blood transfusion yesterday, and a blood transfusion early this morning. And actually, in the past hour, literally, Earl has woke up. I mean, literally woke up. Like, he is coherent, can talk. Well, he can't talk, but he's trying to talk. He's very coherent right now. So that blood obviously must have did something, because he has really woke up. I'm like, we all like, oh, it's a miracle. So he's up. He's awake. Eyes wide open. I was asking questions. I even typed something on the iPad and asked him to read it. At his iPad that types big words, and he read it. I said, do you understand it? He said he understood it. And then he told us he wanted to go home. So one of his co-workers is upstairs with me today. And the funny part, I've known that girl, Tanya. I've known Tanya and Earl since 1996. They worked together at the public library in downtown Atlanta. No, Urban Amity Research Library at that time, before Earl went to the school system. But he and her, they were best friends. Still are after all these years. But she's here tonight with me, helping us to watch Earl, keep an eye on him. And just sit with him, entertain him, but he woke up. So obviously that blood that they gave him, they did something. I don't know what it was. They said they didn't other than giving him that blood, I guess that gave him the energy. So he is awake. Now, just because he's awake, he's still not capable of doing nothing. Barely can lift his arms up. I was telling him to lift his arms up and exercise. I have this little exercise ball I brought. It's a little toy, but I told him to squeeze it and lift it. And he was lifting it up. We were actually doing some exercises. And, at one point, I was saying that this was the worst Christmas ever, but I had to stop myself. I'm going to tell y'all why. I've sat in this hospital for the past almost 3 weeks, and I've watched so many families lose their loved ones. And like one guy said, just because people in this hospital don't mean they gonna make it out of here alive. So I see the same people every day on the elevators in this cafeteria where I'm sitting at now, at the coffee shop, the family room, the waiting area. So I see a lot of family people that I see, and we talk, and Earl is alive and improving somewhat. So I can't say it's the worst Christmas ever when I've witnessed with my own two eyeballs people not making it out of here. Some people came after Earl. Some of these people were younger than Earl. They've been every race and religion, from Jewish to Muslim to you name it. I've just sat here in shock, and I forget. And let me tell y'all something. This hospital is packed. Every bed is full. Every bed. And this is a massive hospital. Sometimes we go through life and we drive by these places, these big buildings called hospitals, and we see it and we keep on moving. And you don't think much about it until you end up laying in one of them beds in one of these buildings. I come in to tend to a loved one in here, and all of a sudden your eyes are open that life is fragile. And tomorrow isn't guaranteed for anyone. Every time I leave here to go home or go do something, I ran out of here to go do some stuff. I'm just on I'm just nervous because I'm like, okay, I went to go wash my car, which is car wash right up the street. I said, I'm just going to run up there and wash your car. Earl was doing some stuff, but they were washing and doing something. I said, I'm going to run up and wash my car so it won't be dirty tomorrow when I go over to my mother's house for dinner. And the whole time I was at the car wash, y'all, I was like, if something happened and I'm up here washing a damn car, I'm going to be pissed. So I heard them get their car washed. They finished their car, snatched their car, and raced back to this hospital. And that's when I found out he was awake. I got back. So life was fragile. A lot of people, we take so much stuff for granted. And it's been an exhausting journey. And it ain't over. That's the sad part about it. He's improving. First, I was kind of shocked by the blood transfusions. But now that I see the improvement and I see him back, awake, cognitic, he knows where he is, he's talking, he's understanding, he said he want to go home, he's, mouthly want to go home, we understood it. He's very coherent today, right now, at this moment. Don't know what's going to be happening about an hour or two from now, or in the morning. Because he was like this about a week ago. And that's when he left. I think that's when his blood started to deteriorate. I'm not sure. I ain't a doctor, a nurse, or physician, so I can tell you that all I know is they made an emergency decision to give him blood yesterday and this morning. So based upon something that they saw in his lab work. So that I'm grateful for. Had he been a Jehovah's Witness, his ass would have been in trouble because they're not supposed to take blood transfusions. And my mother was actually watching Earl when they raced in there and started giving him blood. And she called me and said, they give him blood transfusions. I said, are you sure? She said, Walter, I'm positive. It was funny because my mother took control of that moment because I was questioning her and she just started talking to these people. What kind of, is this blood that you're giving them? What's going on? My mother, I was like, okay. She put it on a speakerphone. She realized she knew how to work that phone in. And she got the nurses on the phone and they were explaining to me what they were doing, which it would have been nice had they called me and asked me first, but I guess the situation became dire very quickly. And I don't know when they realized this, but my mother said there were about 6 or 7 people, and then they were quickly hooking them up to a machine trying to get some blood into them. So It's been one old roller coaster ride. That's why I wanted to put that news article in front of this so y'all can understand this is a problem. I can't stress it enough. I mean, I know that some of y'all are so adamantly against flu shots. I get one every year like clockwork. I've done it forever as far as I can remember. I cannot take the chance with the flu, and I have allergies and I've had sinus infections that have turned into some really bad stuff. That's why I always get a flu shot, because I know an upper respiratory infection can turn into some horrible things. And I keep an eye on that. So it is Christmas Eve, so it is not the worst Christmas ever, because some people are having a farm. There was a young family here earlier today, and I was trying to find out what took place, but they were crying and very upset. And I was coming in with some donuts. I had left. They went and got some donuts for the staff members that came back when all this was going on. And I talked to them earlier this week, and I hadn't seen them until today when I came back in with those donuts. So obviously something bad had happened. What was going on? So I just kind of eased around them and went into the room. I didn't want to say, what happened? Shit. I don't mind talking about this. My YouTube channel has always been about education. I pleaded with Earl to get a flu shot before we went on that cruise. Told him clearly, and he didn't listen like everything else. I tell Earl, don't listen to shit I got to say. And I had to been some stranger on the street. Earl, you go get your flu shot. He went and got one that same day. But the fact that I said it, who the fuck he gonna tell me what to do? You ain't running. This is what Earl always tell me. You always trying to run me, so I always trying to run something. No, because I'm telling you something for your own good. You know, black men and their pride, and I just don't understand it. This could have been avoided. This could have been avoided. I'm sorry, but it could have been. I told him to get a flu shot. When he was sick, I said, let's go to the urgent care. He didn't want to pay. I'm not paying that $35. It's going to cost a lot more than $35. A hell of a lot more. I think I would have paid that $35 when I went to urgent care and found out what was going on with myself. I said, let's go to the emergency room. I don't feel like going to the emergency room. Sitting up there all night. He's been here for 3 weeks now. He said he went to the emergency room on Tuesday or Wednesday of that week. I was talking to him. I mean, it's all water under the bridge at this point. And I can't worry about it no more. I don't even, why I'm telling you about this, because I said don't put that behind me, because it's been on my head, stuck in my brain, just like spinning around for days. And I said, Walter, you gonna go crazy thinking about what woulda, coulda, shouldas. It's all dead and done. There ain't no sense worried about it now. I'm just trying to move forward. I did get a phone call from the people at the nursing home, because she was telling the girl who she was like, we still have bed. What's happening? Is he improving? So I'm gonna call her tonight, because she was like, she's there, so I need to call her and tell her he is improving. So, because I really want him to go there, and these places fill up pretty quickly. So, and I knew the staff, I knew the people there. So, Lord have mercy. I just hope that he gets well enough and they have bed. But even if he gets well enough, I want him going to that facility. He may have to just kind of sit here for a couple of days until they get a bed over there, because I'm not going no place else. I'm not going to run all over Atlanta. That place is perfect. It's close to the house, it's close to my mother, it's close to his friends, close to his job. It's perfect. So, it's even close to his apartment. They ain't gonna have long any damn way, because I'm about to shut that shit down. That's over with. Will's gonna pay that rent. I just don't see. I don't know. still thinking about that. I still got to the first. Otherwise, I might just snatch all his stuff out of there and put it in that garage. I got to throw it in storage and just take it all out. Shit, hell, he ain't got much in any damn way. Put that shit up in storage because this is starting to get kind of crazy. He should have never been over there in the first place. But I got another week to think about that. If I thought he was rapidly improving, I don't see Earl. I don't know if he's going to be even back home in the month of January. I just don't know. I'm just trying to figure it all out. I just don't see the sense of us paying for no empty apartment come January 1st. Hopefully by February, March, he is back home. But then he's not going to be able to go home and he's going to need some help any damn way. So I got to think about it. And I have a ton of stairs at my place, which actually says you're going to walk up the stairs. I don't know. It's just too much to think about. We're going to think about that some other time. Because shit, I've got too much on my brain today. It's Christmas Eve. And today was a good day for me mentally. The sun was out. It was a beautiful day. The sun was out. It's a beautiful day. The sun was shining. Today was not a bad day for me mentally. The staff was kind of, it was a smaller staff today, so it was more intimate. I could talk one-on-one with the doctors and stuff that did come around, and they still come around. And y'all, this is about money. It's about money. Let's just keep it real. This hospital is about money, and they're doing what they can, but they've done so much that I'm glad they did do it all. But I just wonder if Earl had not had good insurance at the state, what would have his situation, what would it have been like? You know, I just wonder. But he has good insurance, so. But if he hadn't had no insurance, I think, man, I don't think he'd have the treatment that he got from. They brought in so many doctors up there. I mean, they did. They had so many people in and out that room. You know, I'm grateful for the staff here at Emory. They have been, in my opinion, I have not had any issues. Other than the fact, I would have liked to be. The whole blood thing was the giving blood thing, and that's just, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, so I thought that was something, in my mind, I was thinking it was kind of extreme, but everybody else seems to be like, oh, okay, it was just giving them blood. I'm like, oh, that's it? I mean, so I'm grateful they made the decision to do it. Obviously, it was something that came up very relatively quickly and had to be done, and they did it again today, and they said they had to do it again, they do it again in the morning. So, but I think Earl's stable. I think I think things have improved. He's still on the ventilator. He still can't talk. Physically, he can move his lips. We're trying to do some lip. I didn't get kind of good at reading lips. He said he wanted to go home. He didn't say a lot of stuff. A lot of time, I just say, yep, yes. Because I can't figure out what he's saying, so I just say, okay, yeah, no, I just be shaking my head around. I'm thinking, I don't know what the fuck you saying, Earl. But I just said, okay, because clearly whatever you saying, and can't do nothing about it anyway because he laid up in his bed. Now, there been times he said he was hurting or something was going on. You know, I always say, are you in pain? Something hurting? You want to, those are things that we can do. Anything else? You want to go home? I want to go home too. So, how you doing? Yeah, I want to go home too. Everybody want to go home. You got a hospital full of people who want to go home. You better believe that. You can go room to room like a Jehovah's Witness. Do you want to go home? How about you? You want to go home? You want to go home? Everybody, yes, go home. We're all stuck here on Christmas Eve of all places. But anyway, I'm not going to be here too much longer tonight because another girl's coming in and says one of his co-workers is going to sit here with him tonight with her kids. Then L'Oreal's coming tomorrow. Earl's sister, she said she's going to spend the day and spend the night with Earl. They're going to camp out in his room for Christmas. So, that gives me a little break. A little. Not much. And I'm cool with it. I didn't think like I was doing anything anyway, so. I was supposed to have been in Miami for Christmas this year, and Earl was supposed to have been in Tallahassee with his family, and I was going to go to Miami with some friends who are in Miami right now. And they left Friday. And they just sending me lots of nice pictures, and I'm just like, they're having a nice time in Miami. I'm here, but it's all good. I'll see Miami again, you know. Anyway, let me get back upstairs. I'll probably make another video when I get home. I was supposed to make one last night, but I was tired of shit. I'm in my ass to bed. I said, fuck that shit, y'all. I'm on the bed, honey. It give me some sleep. I'll speak to y'all tomorrow. Have a great Christmas. Happy Christmas Eve. And I hope y'all out there having a good time drinking some vodka and cranberries while I'm sitting there drinking some coffee. You know, so I will have a vodka and cranberry when I hit that house tonight. Trust me, I will be. When I get to the home, I'm getting me a nice big old vodka glass vodka. And have some cousins in town, and they're going to come by tonight. We're going to be sitting there reminiscing. They were trying to come up here, but I didn't think that was a good idea. Earl's too close, make too many improvements. I don't want to risk something and getting them cold and others. I can't take that chance. Even though he's on some short antibiotics, they're finishing up some antibiotics right now. But it's been a journey. And it ain't over. Anyway, today is Tuesday. December 24th, year 2019, and it's Christmas Eve, and I'm at Emory Hospital, and I'm up here, and I'll speak to y'all. Have a great Christmas Eve. If I don't see y'all tomorrow, have a great, beautiful Christmas. You guys, we have so much to be grateful and thankful for. You know, this experience. You know, for me and Earl to go from a highlight, one of the best vacations we ever had, we were like, this was the most fun we ever had to, you know, a near-death experience for him. To me, it's an eye-opener. It just was, I think about those family members that died a week or two ago in that volcano. They were on a Caribbean, they were on a cruise, and they got out to go to an excursion to an island. The volcano exploded and killed all those people. 17 or 18 or 19 people died. And some of those people from Atlanta. And they were just on vacation, and they ended up losing their lives. So life is fragile. A lot of stuff happens this stuff happens that but anyway, forgive my beard. I ain't been to a barbershop at any time. I try to clean it up tonight before I go to my aunt's house, do it myself. I'll go to my aunt's and my uncle's house tomorrow. If you like my videos, click like, share them with family members, friends. I'm out of here, and enjoy the rest of your evening.